Hello and welcome to The Irish Jew. Today I am reviewing a very boring movie that is easily forgettable. It's called The Brain Machine. The Brain Machine was made in
1977.
then, and it is horrible, to say the least.
Torture for an hour and 21 minutes. Okay, let's get into what's wrong with the movie.
Okay, first off, this movie is an hour and 21 minutes. I just can't get over that it's so horribly boring.
It has no consistent plot.
Not exactly. Okay, where do I start? Apparently there's... I'm going to talk about this before I read about this. What I gathered from the story, there's 4 people, they sign up, they volunteer to do some tests for the government. And of course, 70s, there's hippies, government conspiracies, there's still government conspiracies, but it was worse then. God, it's hot. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to introduce. This is my brother from Soup Can Studios. He has a lot of reviews and other random stuff. And I thought I'd...
Okay, let's go.
And I thought I should do some more videos because I've only got 21 on a little bit nerdy. No?
No, yeah.
I got 5 on a little bit nerdy.
21
on Positive 500 because I deleted a lot. So
and I have 113.
Good for you. Anyway, 4 people. Volunteer. They're getting paid.
That's it.
That's basically all I know. I paid more attention at the end when God picked up a little speed. Anyway, they're doing some tests. They show them a couple pictures. This is one of the points I paid attention. They showed them a couple pictures. They said what they thought. One of them kept saying woman every time he saw a picture for some strange reason. Maybe he was horny. Anyway, that went on. I stopped paying attention for a second and watched the TV because we just shared headphones. We watched on a computer for some stupid reason. And I paid attention to the TV, the wall, my dogs most of the time. I should have been paying attention more. But that was very hard to do. And eventually they come to a test where they're in a room, and when they lay down, some computer takes turns zapping them and looking into their past. So strange. I'm trying to remember something.
There was this weird in the end it's a military guy, but you never see his face before, and he's always talking to this pointless guy on the other end who's just messing around with stuff. I have no idea where his character went, but for some reason they didn't show his face until the end, and he's like there for like 5 minutes. Pretty much no point. There are a lot of pointless characters in this movie.
Can you give me a soda? I forgot it over there. Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, he's talking about the pointless guy you see behind the shadows, and you see his face for a split second, I think.
There are a ton of
I'm talking bitch. Alright, none of the characters are memorable.
memorable.
Whatever. There's a couple ones you recognize their face because one looks like a Mario. One is annoying as hell, the only chick between the 4. There's also the tall guy and the Reverend. But they both look really similar, and you never actually saw them together much.
Yeah, it's funny because that girl you're talking about is wonderful. She is beyond redneck. I mean, she's a redneck.
She's a stereotypical Texan or Tennessee person. I'm from Texas right now.
Yeah. Oh,
and this is pissing me off.
Stereotypical redneck with brain damage. And she commits suicide out of nowhere in the end.
The walls were coming in, I mean.
Where did she get the noose?
Don't know. That's a good question. Are you sure they can even see me? I mean, how much can you see? Thought you checked the camera before you turned it on.
I did. I can see you clearly. Jeez. Yes, I can see you clearly. I can see you
everywhere.
Yes.
Come on. Tell me. How high can you see? Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Oh, you can see that high. I can see fire.
It's not like they're high. Can I say something? Some things I thought were terrible with the movie?
Go ahead.
The soundtrack is mostly screeching sounds and a bass drum. I got the composer in here for everything. The one that wrote the music was James Helms. Never heard of him. There's pointless dialogue. The dialogue is boring, and the actors give no emotion while speaking. It's very confusing.
They're like sandpaper. They have no emotions or personality.
Yeah. It's a confusing plot and moves really slow to the point where you lose interest in the first 10 minutes.
Wait a minute, Josh. Did you see how low they can see?
You see the damn table.
See this.
Why would you?
Can you see that?
Okay.
Where are you going?
You want me to check, don't you?
No, I was just wondering.
Oh, it's a BB.
Yeah, it's a BB gun I randomly put on the table before we started.
I think a movie about paint drying while the grass grows is probably more interesting. It looks like most of the interior shots were filmed in the director's house. Funny little thing, the boom mic is seen a lot throughout this.
I only saw it in 2 scenes.
There's more. And another annoying thing.
Well, you were paying attention more than I was.
This is one thing that's good. They probably spent $50 on the props and paid each actor $6, which when you add it up, it is much more than you may think because there are too many pointless characters.
Hurry up and get through yours.
The story is a mess of pointless characters, boring dialogue, and pointless scenes.
Speak up just to make sure they can hear you. I'm just saying, I want them not to have to turn it up all the way.
Okay, the story is a mess of pointless characters, boring dialogue, and pointless scenes. I'm going to talk about the film itself. This is distributed by PC Powers and Communications. Never heard of them, probably like a 70s thing only.
They're probably like Asylum, except less famous.
PC Powers Communication, never heard of them. They distributed the film. With a film this bad, with terrible writing, there are 3 writers for this film.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thomas Phillips, Christian Garrison, and Joy Hawk, Jr. And Joy Hawk Jr.
Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison.
Joy Hawk Jr., whatever you pronounce. He's also the director.
Oh my God, you killed Kenny. You bastard.
Please shut up. He mainly is, his father, Joy Hawk Sr., produced all of the La Rue movies of the 40s and 50s. If you know what that is, I don't know. I just wrote it from IMDb. Stop that, really. You distracted way too much. And he's mainly a sci-fi B movies, and he stopped his film career in the 80s, late 80s.
The next thing we review, whatever I decide to review, if it's a movie or a game, well, if it's a game, it's going to be on the TV, but if it's a movie, we're watching it in my room, so we can pay attention.
Yeah, and he also made films like creature from the Black Lake and mind warp. And one last thing. In many scenes, the lighting constantly goes from dark to super bright, and the editing is terrible.
It does?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention if you...
This is my final verdict, and this is my final verdict, and then he can go back to talking.
Finally!
There was absolutely nothing good about this film, and the ending was horrible. 0 out of 5.